can the subsidy removal and the money generated from Naira floating be used to subsidize the health sector, the education sector, the transportation sector, and so many others? Or we are no longer going to have subsidy? What about poverty alleviation programs? But Nigerians talking about subsidy is spoon-feeding Nigerians. If this money is removed, it should be plowed back into the economy. How will it be plowed out? That's a big question.
Yes, I think what I see for Nigeria is that this is a time that the framework for the building of this nation should be put in place. And the major problem that has been giving Nigeria a setback is all about our refineries. I would suggest, in my own opinion, that this is a time that Nigerians should be thinking about building more refineries.
Using the money to
build more refineries. If they build more refineries, employment will reduce, the employment problems will be reduced, poverty will be reduced, and yes, and the fuel price will reduce. So when more refineries are there, does that mean more employment will be there, more production will be there, and then the economy will get back to stability. But if they refuse to build refineries and they take back this money to do put into other ventures, I think they will still return back to 0.01. That is just the problem.
Okay, your priority is refineries.
Refineries. If they can build more refineries, because we need refineries. We have the oil. We have to get the oil out of exploit the oil and then produce the oil.
I think that 8 trillion naira will be enough to bring the refineries back on track.
No, what we are saying is that if they start the process,
yes,
this is money that they would have ordinarily used in importing oil, importing fuel. Yeah. And if it is not for that purpose, what can it be? What other venture?
What value can
it bring? Or what can it add to the economy?
Yeah.
The value that it can add to the economy is refinery.
Okay.
If they can build more refineries.
Yes, refineries are important, and also, if you ask me, I will talk about subsidizing education.
Okay.
Subsidizing the health sector, subsidizing the transport sector. And then the refineries should be brought back on course so that it will reduce, because the backlash arising from the fuel subsidy removal created a lot of problems. And that is because our refineries are not working. And that's why we're importing. That was even why you have the word subsidy in the first place, because if you are producing and selling at market price and the forces of demand and supply play out, you won't be talking about subsidy. Because market forces will now determine the prices.
Yes.
And then, like you said, jobs will be created. And then money, they will have export and will have more revenue will increase. And that money will be used and be plowed into the productive sector, agriculture, wealth creation, other microeconomic activities like SMEs and all that. I think Nigerian economy will bounce back, like you said. More investment. Reinvest into the oil and gas sector, which is even the reason for the removal of subsidy. And so the government should be very wise. The apprehensions most Nigerians have is the problem of corruption.
That's the problem.
This money, if it is saved, 8 trillion naira annually, if it is saved and used by government without any visible investment in the economy, they will use it for private purposes and put in their private pockets.
It will vanish.
Because corruption is the problem we have.
Yes.
We have had a situation whereby you brought back looted funds from abroad. Yes. And these looted funds are relooted. So when you see money derivable from subsidy removal being saved by government, the problem is that if they're not properly invested, they will be looted